Hello, Emma here at My Daily Yoga Practice, bringing you a quick yoga fix for when you don't have a lot of time, but you just want to get some yoga in. Maybe it's midday, maybe it's morning, maybe it's even evening. Either way, join me standing on your mat, feet wider than hip distance apart, and your toes can be at about 45-degree angles, and just start off with a gentle sway. You can get your hips into it by allowing your heels to come up off of the floor, or if you want a more gentle sway, you can bend the knees and just let the upper body go. Maybe experiment with that a little bit. Let your hands gently hit yourself. Don't beat yourself up, please. Just a gentle tap. And then gently coming back to center. Don't stop abruptly. Slow down slowly. Then wiggle walk your feet about hip distance apart. And take a breath in through the nose. And let it go. Beautiful. Pick up all 10 toes up off of your mat to connect those corners of the feet to the earth. Lower the toes gently. And we'll warm up with 3 half sun salutations. So with an inhale, raise the arms up overhead. The hands can touch, coming together. And with your exhale, bend the knees and lower into your forward fold. Let the head be heavy here. Inhale, halfway lifting. Exhale, forward folding. With your inhale, again, bend the knees, rising all the way up. Hands can come together overhead. And then with your exhale, separate the hands, coming back into your forward fold, maybe bending the knees just a little bit less. Inhale, halfway lifting. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees with your inhale to rise all the way up into your tall mountain. And exhale back into your forward fold. Feeling that stretch through the backs of the legs. Inhale, halfway rising. Exhale, forward fold. Bending the knees again, rising all the way up. And exhale the hands to heart center. Beautiful. We'll do one full but divided sun salutation. So with your inhale, send the arms up and overhead again. Exhale into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. Step your right foot back now, finding your lunge. Check in with your knee. Make sure it's about over your ankle, or bring that foot forward if your knee tends to go a little bit more forward. Just feel into that front of that right hip now. Breathing here. And then gently lower that right knee to the earth. Bring the top of the foot down. Bring the whole palm of the right hand to the earth. And with your inhale, raise that left arm up. Shine your heart to the left, taking a really gentle twist here. Pausing for a breath. Inhale and exhale. With your inhale, see if you can lift that hand just a little bit higher. Exhale, return that left hand to the earth. Tuck the right toes under, sending your right leg long and strong, and then step the left foot back to meet the right. We'll stay in plank for 3 breaths. This is your core activation. That's 1. That's 2. Really press your hands into the mat here. And that's 3. With your next inhale, send yourself just a little bit forward on the toes and then lower yourself all the way to the earth. Beautiful. With your inhale, rise into cobra, pressing those hands into the earth. Exhale, lowering yourself down. Pressing up into table, we'll pause here. Adjust your hands so your wrists are just under your shoulders or maybe just in front of where that place would be. Finding 3 rounds of cat-cow. Taking an inhale, and then with your exhale, press your hands and the tops of your feet into the earth to round through your spine. Let your head drop here, dropping between your shoulders, just being heavy. With your inhale, drop the belly. Maybe lift the gaze a bit. Don't exaggerate lifting the gaze, just lift it comfortably. Exhale again, rounding through the spine, letting that head be heavy, feeling that nice stretch in the lower back and the shoulders. Inhale, drop the belly. One more time, exhaling, rounding the spine, finding that cat. And inhale, stretching through the front body, finding that cow. Return to neutral, give yourself a wiggle here. Nice. Tucking both sets of toes under. Send your hips slowly, slowly, slowly up and back, finding your down dog. Beautiful. Walk those feet out, stretching further into the calves. Sending one heel, then the other towards the earth. Really think about spreading the fingers wide in your down dog. Then find stillness for a breath. Beautiful. With an inhale, lift the right leg up high, finding your three-legged dog. Give your ankle a roll in one direction, then the other, and then bend at the knee and stack the right hip over the left. Feeling what you feel here. Think about keeping your shoulders even with the front of your mat. Maybe take that knee first, circle in one direction, then pause, taking it in the other direction. Beautiful. Returning to your straighter three-legged dog, just bring that right foot back to the earth. Give yourself a pedal out. And then with your next inhale, raise that left leg up to the sky, finding a three-legged dog. Give yourself your ankle a roll in one direction, then the other. And then bend through the left knee, stacking the left hip over the right. Think about keeping your shoulders even with the front of your mat. Take the knee for circle in one direction, then the other. Nice. Return to your more neutral three-legged dog, and then just bring that left foot back to the earth. Give yourself a little walk out here. Take an inhale, and with an exhale, step your right foot forward. Beautiful. You almost got me, but you didn't. Finding your lunge here on the other side, feeling that nice stretch through the front of the left hip. And then gently lower your left knee to the earth, bringing the top of the left foot down. Planting the whole of your left palm on the earth. Inhale, raising that right arm up to the sky. Finding a gentle twist here. Taking a breath. Then with your next inhale, seeing if you can lift that right hand just a bit higher. And exhale, bring that right hand back to the earth. Tuck the left toes under, sending the left leg long. Step the left foot up to meet the right and come into your forward fold. Feeling free again to bend your knees here. With your inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. We'll be moving into chair now. So with an inhale, raise your arms up overhead. And with your exhale, sit your hips back down. Beautiful. I like my feet to be a little bit separated. But if you like, you can bring your toes together, keeping a little bit of space between your heels for chair. Wherever you are in chair, lift all 10 toes up off of the mat again and bring them back to the earth. You can have your hands at heart center, no problem here. Taking one more breath here. Then with your inhale, rise up out of it and exhale the hands to heart center. Adding on to that with an inhale, bring your arms out to a T. And with your exhale, we'll come into eagle arms. Right arm under left, left arm over right. Think about raising your elbows up and then sit back into your chair. Staying here if you like, or beginning to transfer the weight onto your left foot as your right leg moves over the left. And then just see if you can sit a bit farther into your chair, lifting the elbows, finding your steadiness here. One more breath. And with your inhale, rise up out of it. Give yourself a little walk out. Shake out your arms. Beautiful. With your inhale, bring those arms to T's again. And with your exhale, your left arm comes under right, left arm under right, right arm over left. And then sit down into your chair. Nice. If you'd like to move further, begin to transfer your weight onto your right foot as you raise your left foot and left leg up over that right leg. There's no need to bind your leg here and stress your ankle and your knee. Just finding stability here. Your full eagle pose. Beautiful. One more breath. Then with your inhale, rise up out of it. Come undone. Give yourself a little walk out. Beautiful. Wiggle walk your feet about as wide as your mat. Toes again at an angle. Take your hands to heart center and then just sit down into your yogi squat. Staying here for a breath. Breathing into the inner thighs. Nice. Then reaching behind you with your right hand and your left, just gently bring yourself to a comfortable seated position on your mat. Bring your right leg in front of your left, and then use your hands to just bring your right foot out a bit. Think about flexing and really activating this right foot. You'll inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, bring the hands to the earth on either side of the foot, and then just gently walk yourself forward. Your hands will support you a bit here, but feel that opening of the right hip. Everyone will have a different threshold here of where they can be. This is a little play on pigeon. Lowering your heart towards your foot. Keep your gaze elevated here. Don't let your head just fall. Keep your gaze elevated. And with your inhale, use your hands to help yourself up here. Walking yourself back up, hands to shins as you switch out where your feet are. So now your left foot is in front. Think about flexing and activating that left foot as you inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bring your hands to the earth and only walk yourself out as far as is comfortable until you begin to feel that opening in the left hip. Breathe into that feeling. Heart moving towards your ankle. Gaze is elevated. Nice. One more breath here. And with your inhale, use your hands to help rise back up. Just go ahead and cross your legs. Rest your hands on your knees. And before we finish our practice, just feel yourself resting on the earth. Your sit bones are really grounded here. Your ankles, maybe your legs. If you'd like to change your position you're sitting in, feel free to if this is the funny foot forward. Just close your eyes for a moment. Notice your breath coming and going. And thank you yourself for making this amount of time today for your yoga, for yourself, for showing up. Thank you for joining me. The light and the love in me honors the light and the love in each and every one of you. Namaste.